Hello, Christopher Brent here, coming to you from my piano studio in Troy, Michigan. Today I'm going to talk about piano chords, and specifically triads, which are three-note chords, and how you can create different voicings and inversions. So let's start with a three-note chord, or a triad. This is called a C major chord. We have the notes of C, E, and G. This makes up a C chord. So there are lots of interesting things you can do with a C chord. This is what we call root position here, where the root, which is C, is the lowest note. Now, when I create the first inversion, what I do is I take the C right here, and I'm going to put that up an octave higher, and I'm going to keep the other two voices the same, which are the E and the G here. They'll stay the same. This is a C major chord, but it's what we call the first inversion. Okay, now what I can do is take the E here and move that an octave higher over here. This is still a C major chord, but it's called the second inversion. Alright, now what happens if I take this G and move it up here an octave higher? We're back to root position again. Okay, these are all C major chords, but just different ways that you can voice them. So let's go over that again, and I'll talk about the fingerings as well. So we're here in root position on C, E, and G. Those are our three notes that make up the C chord, or if you want to go with solfege terms, it's going to be Do, Mi, and Sol. Okay, now the fingering I'm using for my right hand, because this is my right hand, is 1 on C, 3 on E, 5 on G. 1, 3, 5. Now when I do the first inversion, what I'm going to do is also use my thumb, of course, on E, but I'm going to use finger 2 on G and finger 5 on the C. Right, so this is 1, 2, 5. Next, second inversion, I'm going to use 1, 3, 5. And when I get up to the root position again, I use 1, 3, and 5. So all of them you use 1, 3, and 5, except the first inversion. I just use 1, 2, 5 for that one. Okay, so you can play these in a little exercise like this, where you break the notes apart and then play them blocked. And then you go to the first inversion, broken and blocked. Okay, so you can do this with your right hand and with your left hand. Left hand fingering is 5, 3, 1. And then for the first inversion, I also use 5, 3, 1. And then for the second inversion, I use 5, 2, 1 with my left hand. And then root position, I of course use 5, 3, and 1. Okay, so play these triads and inversions in C major, and then I'll talk about how you can do this in some other keys. But try it in C major. It's a very good exercise. Start out by going very slow. Okay, and working your way through the triads like that, broken and blocked, and use the correct fingering. And then we'll work our way into some other keys. Okay, so practice these triads and these inversions, and you'll be on your path to better piano playing. I'm Christopher Brent. Take a look at my website, christopherbrent.com. You can also email me at chrisbrentmusic@gmail.com, and we can possibly do some lessons over Skype. So, hope to hear from you soon. Take care.